So today we're gonna flash this roof, and I don't have a trim brake. Ideally, if you had a trim brake, you would put a hem fold right here that kind of comes back this way so that when you put it into your slot, it like bites in and it has less opportunity for water to get behind it, but I didn't have one. So I just cut this 1 inch wide, and we're gonna caulk in the crack and then caulk this after we get it installed. I think it'll be just fine, but it's just not ideal. But yeah, we're gonna lay this piece in here, we're gonna caulk underneath it, and then we're going to screw it to the roof. And then we're gonna take this piece here and it will go over top of it, sitting in like that right there. And I haven't decided if I'm gonna put some plastic shims behind it and put a few screws in it to hold it in place, or if I'm just gonna caulk it. Probably put some shims in it just to keep it in place till it gets adhered. That is the plan. So we're gonna get this mounted in here first, and then we'll put this piece in here. I'm trying to figure out the order here, but I think I'm gonna put these screws in here in a way that the head of these keep this in place by sitting on this side of it. That way that can't scoot away. See how far away I can put the screws. So that's gonna sit right there. So if I put the screws right in here, then that can't slide away from it. And actually I can slide some shims back behind it, keep it out where I want it. So we're gonna mark this just a little scratch here so we can see where we wanna put these screws. About a 1/2 inch away. So we're gonna get some caulk down. This is just to stop water from getting to the edge of the shingles. We're gonna cut a little bit off this because we don't want a real super short piece at the top. It'd be nicer to have a little longer piece. Okay, now we're gonna screw on the high spot on the shingle. Those should not let water in. They have a rubber washer on them. Okay, I think that's where we're gonna stop. And we're gonna put this top piece in. So right there. I'm gonna put a little cut right here. There we go. Let's do the other side real quick. If nothing else, this just gives a bead of cement that the water, if it happens to get under here, can kind of flow down. There we go. Cut a little bit off of this end like the other one. There we go. Now it's all kind of laying a little bit better. A little bit of caulk in here just for good measure. Now we're ready for the other piece. Trying to figure out how I'm going to keep that in there until it sets up. The hard thing is going to be if I do put holes in them to get them lined back up when I get my caulk in there. Hey, that might work good, just to hold it there. I'm trying to put these holes right in the mortar, so if we'd ever want to repair them, it'd be easy repair, and they also drill a lot easier. So yeah, it's just gonna hold it till that caulk that we're gonna put in there sets up. So we're gonna take these tap cons out, put our caulk in, and then put the screws back in. And actually, before I take them out, I'm gonna mark exactly where this has to line up on the end so we won't have to be fishing for it. So this is the stuff I'm using. So we start out by putting a good amount of caulk in the crack. Okay, now we're ready to put this in and secure it, hopefully. We're gonna line that up with that mark and try to get it straight in there. You just pull it wherever you need it so you're lined up. Okay, then you're gonna have to push it in the slot. And we want it to go in one time. Oh, let's get over the screw heads. Okay, now just push it in. Push it into the slot. Let's try to get a screw lined up. That one went in, so we're lined up. Oh shoot, I was gonna put some shims underneath there. I think we can still fit them in. Just to make it have a little bit of backing. It's gonna take more than one shim. Here, slide these in the end without pulling it out of the groove. Put two in together side by side if you can. And then we're gonna slide them down here. That should be good. That will keep it kind of square while it dries. This will keep it from coming out. All right, now we're gonna put a bead of caulk right on the top of that. Now we're gonna get a piece put in up here. Okay, so we got to get at least one hole in there so it can hold that in place. So once we get it in there, we ain't gonna be able to take it out because we already got caulk in here. So we're gonna go ahead and put caulk in our slot. I'm using caulk loosely because it's not your typical caulk. It's very, it's only mineral oil cleanup or something like that, mineral spirits cleanup. It's not gonna wash off with water. Okay, so then this one will go over top. Just like that. Now I gotta put some holes in it, or one hole at least. And we're guessing our mortar joint is right here. Messy stuff. Looks real good. You ready? I know that's not the prettiest flashing job you've probably ever seen, but I'm not a roofer, so that's what I came up with. This here, that's from that flat roof, and I don't know a good way to clean all that off. Thankfully, nobody's gonna be up here seeing it too much. That is the project. If nothing else, it's good documentation for me later to see how I did it. If I have to do it again, or if people wanna know what I did to fix it. If you got any suggestions or comments about this project, leave them down below in the comments. Appreciate you watching. If nothing else, it's fun watching somebody else work. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, and until next time, good luck with all your projects.